Okay. Sorry about that, folks. Okay. Sorry about that, folks. Oh. So, what were you all doing as, okay.
They were chatting, and Lance was in the bathroom.
Yes.
Pretty much just being smartasses about the whole thing.
Teenagers? Never.
Yeah.
I know, surprising, right?
Shadow Smoke had said something along the lines of like, well, what are we supposed to do during this 10 minutes anyway? And then she seriously considers teleporting out to get a burger or something.
Quick smoke. The alley.
She's, yeah, right.
Does she smoke?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think she's gonna try and do that, actually.
Teleport out?
You're gonna try and teleport out?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sure, why don't you roll a freak for me, see how far you get.
Ooh. 13.
Alright.
Wow, that's max.
So, how far out would you say your teleporting is?
I don't think we defined like the upper limits of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't think she's fully discovered the upper limits of it. I think probably the furthest that she's teleported is like maybe like a block or two.
Okay. So when you get to that block, you see the person who walked in with the broomstick, Tracy.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, ain't you supposed to be over in the with the rest of the group?
I pull out a cigarette and I said, just taking a break. And walk out.
How old are you again?
Old enough. Keep walking.
Let's see. I don't think you she tried to take that cigarette from you.
I will teleport away from her again.
Let's see. What would you have to do? What would she do?
I'm hearing like the Pokemon encounter music now.
Roll take a powerful blow for me.
Wait, which one is that?
Flat 2d6.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's the flat. Okay. It's like not labeled on the 20 character sheet.
So the conditions. 7. Alright.
Oh.
Let's see. So there's no one here for you to lash out at. So you can struggle past the pain and mark 2 conditions, or you can lash out verbally, or you can give ground.
I feel like lash out verbally is probably the.
No, there's no one here to. There's no teammates here for you to lash out.
Oh, against teammates. Got it. I guess give ground then.
All right. So as you give ground, what happens is what Tracy does is it's kind of like a quick punch to your gut, you know, just to double you over, and then she's gonna pick you up and start walking you over to the back into the training ground.
What the hell is this? You just attack me?
Dang.
Well, you're supposed to be where you're supposed to be, ain't you?
He left. What does he care?
Right. He said he was gonna be back.
And so am I.
Mm-hmm. Did he tell y'all to leave?
He didn't say anything. Not my fault he can't give directions. will you let me down? This is ridiculous.
You can try. You gonna try and make her drop you?
Yeah.
Directly engage.
There it is.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's my first miss.
So, let's see. You're just flailing about, and you know she seems a lot more agile than you would think for someone who's just picking someone up and just having them draped over their shoulder. Like somehow you're just barely brushing the back of her head. It's like as every time you try to elbow her or kick her, she's just kind of like swaying back and forth. Like, y'all too young to even try, honestly. And as she drops you off, there's Mr. Gray's walking back in from the back. He's like, "Oh, good. I see one of y'all tried to escape."
She punched me. What the hell is this?
Well, why'd you leave?
You left. I was taking a break. I was gonna come back.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
We must have been doing something we weren't supposed to do. Otherwise, it just would have been a stern talking to.
Whatever.
Well,
That
time to
still
get to the
doesn't
fun.
excuse friggin' child abuse. This is what's going on here. She punched me.
First thing I
So-
hear when I come back is child abuse. What's going on?
Let's say it was a part of the training.
Child abuse? That's horrible.
Hmm.
She teleported out and got dragged back in. Apparently, I guess. Does seem a little excessive.
Punched me.
A little excessive. Little punches, maybe a bit much.
Well, that's probably going to be the softest punch she gets all day. Because it's time for the fun part.
Oh boy.
And as he says this, two what look like bodyguards come in. You know, they each seem to be strapped with different electrical gear, electrical equipment or mechanical equipment. One seems to have like a belt on and some gloves. The other seems to have a full, almost like a body harness. It's mostly strapped to his legs and his arms as well.
Hello. Who are you guys?
So, I've always been a big proponent of learn by doing. And I always figured demonstrations don't always tell me everything y'all got. So, these two, let's call them Gary and Tom. Don't worry, they don't know your names. So it's best to, if you don't want them to know, best to call each other by your super's name.
All right.
Version raises his hand. Which one's Gary? Which one's Tom?
Don't really matter.
Well, I mean, I
I
don't
bet
wanna
it
get the
matters to
names
them.
wrong.
I ignore him. I walk over to the two gentlemen. I'm like, hi there. I'm intervention boy, I guess. What's your
Sure,
name?
it's not Jerry and Tom. Thank you.
The one that's in the has what looks like the full body harness. Well, I think strapped to his legs and arms. He reaches out and shakes your hand.
Hi.
Hope you're ready. Could you roll a powerful blow for me?
No.
Knew it. I knew it.
My God.
All right, where's the powerful blue?
Headbutt.
Conditions.
Oh, you just roll the. Ah, there we go. I get it. I get it. Ouch.
Oh, nice. So on a 5, let's see. You stand strong.
Oh.
All right, so you make to mark
And I marked
potential.
potential. Woo! My first one.
So let's say he's about to do like one of those things where they grab your hand and they flip you around, but you can probably land on your feet.
Well, he's gonna pull on me, and I'm super strong, so right?
No, he's using leverage.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh, fine. I'm like, whoa, whoa, careful!
Nice
impressive.
move.
So, as y'all can see, everyone will be taking on Gary and Tom at some point today. Let's do one-on-one for now. You've already had a taste, intervention boy. Let's go with chalkboard boy there and the recycler.
Has he gotten unstuck from the from the chalkboard yet? By the way.
I am assuming so.
Yeah, you could have gotten unstuck. If you had a change of clothes with you, you could have put that on.
Great. Sure. That's exactly what he did.
Alright. So who's gonna face off with who? Go ahead, pick one.
Well, real superheroes first, friend.
I guess he's. You were talking to conversion, I take it.
Yeah.
Okay. He's going to look at the guy that intervention boy did not like, the other guy, and just, hey, Gary.
Sure.
Okay. Hi, Gary. I don't. I mean, you're not. I don't think you're probably not a bad guy. So I don't really wanna just hit you.
Then don't hit me.
Okay.
Let's see, as you say this, his gloves start to glow red and he points it at you.
I feel like you may want to hit him.
Conversion's gonna see that, and he's going to try to slide down and kind of like kick his feet out. Kick Gary's feet out from under him.
Okay, it's direct engage.
Here we go. Nope.
Yeah, the second you get to the ground, the red glove just pulsates and a blast comes out and hits you, stopping you in your tracks. Like,
Ooh, ow.
let's see. You get to mark a potential for that.
I did.
You sure we should be fighting these guys, Mr. Gray? You don't seem to be doing all that much. Except for that one over there. Then foil. Are you gonna do anything to the one that tried to flip intervention boy?
Sure. He's still unarmed. He doesn't actually have what he needs to do this.
I mean, you still have
And,
the stick, you know.
I still have the broken stick.
Yeah. And your glove.
Sure. So, Foil will, calmly like move up towards the one that dealt with intervention boy.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like look up, nod, go, all right, and then point the stick forward, like fall back into a fencer's stance, and he'll be like, I assure you, this will not go the way either of us expect.
You ready for this?
Sure.
Alright. So let's let's roll me a freak to see what happens. To see which happens first.
Okay, my favorite roll. Yeah, that's about right.
Right.
Oh my god.
You can mark potential.
So
On
much potential.
On a 5.
One more.
You hear the gear start to whir up a bit in the legs, and he's a lot faster than he comes. He comes right up to you and essentially tries to tackle you a bit, and roll a powerful, take a powerful blow.
Okay. That's a 5-2d6. It's a 3.
All right.
And you want lower on those,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as he hits you, you're able to. He knocks you back, but you're able to use the sword to regain your balance.
It's a stick.
So,
Sword was in quotes.
The stick's name is sword.
God, get out of here. Okay. And that's wow, that's my last bit of potential too.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
All right. Are you gonna do anything as you got back up, or?
Sure, yeah. If he's coming at me and I'm able to use like the stick to keep him at bay,
Mhm.
like I'm going to try to use his momentum against him and then like kind of like shove the stick between his legs and trip him.
All right, directly engage.
Sure. Oh my
Oh
god.
dear.
Escape.
I love the comment, oh dear.
Yeah.
Like, that is very editorial.
Yep.
Oh. Why? Why can I not?
This is perfect.
So
This
as
is-
you're trying to, put the stick in between his legs and trip him up, instead he goes under and he picks you up and throws you. So roll a powerful blow.
Again.
Before you roll this, if I
any-
see this happen,
Mhm.
what? I was gonna say, is there any way that I could like teleport in and like grab him so he doesn't land so hard or something like that?
Yeah, you can
You
roll
can
to-
say no. I just
can roll
like
to defend.
she would try. Well, that's
Let's
not
roll
a
your
strong stat for me, but we'll give it a shot.
And that's my best stat. So if this was reversed,
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I tried.
So you teleport right in front of Foil, and instead you get grabbed. So Luce, you can
oh no.
take a powerful blow.
Well, hold on. Now wait a minute. Can I stop that or no?
No, I think that would be a bit too crazy now.
Damn it.
I'm gonna say you can't defend. Or defend.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna say you can't defend or defend.
Okay. All right.
That's a crazy
Yeah.
chain of defense going
Oh,
on back and forth.
Yeah, that might get a little crazy.
On a 2. All right, you get to my potential. Man, you're like getting out all these low rolls.
Joke's
So
on you.
bad.
That's all we've got.
Conversion. Are you doing anything after you were knocked down?
I think after taking that blast, he kind of realizes that this isn't the moment to screw around, and he's going to use his mask move to swap his mundane with his freak, and he is going to use his powers to kind of like to like kind of burst himself off the floor, and then he's basically going to go from prone to like a burst pushes him off the ground, and then he's going to just kind of kick his drop kick Gary in the chest.
Nice. Thank you for rating Dice Priority.
Ooh, thanks for the read.
We are playing Masks: A New Generation, and right now it's everyone is doing their first bit of live training.
Slash
So-
failing.
We're not
You
doing
can
so
see by
great
all the
right
failures,
now,
it's
but-
going extremely well. We're
Conversion.
learning a lot.
So is that directly engage that you're changing it to, or is that a?
Well, I'm using my power. I'm unleashing my powers.
Okay, so roll freak.
Yeah. Because that was and I still miss.
So you're trying to essentially flip yourself into him into a kick.
Yeah, pretty much.
So what Gary ends up doing is like he sees you doing this, and his belt kind of just apparently there's a bunch of small thrusters on it, and he just kind of levitate or thruster boosts over you as you knock yourself into one of the chairs that was there. Did you take a powerful blow?
Christ. I'll keep forgetting about that situational bonus.
So many
Yeah.
rolls.
And I've now leveled up, or
You managed to barely avoid the chair.
oh, come on! Are you serious with these guys? He's very flustered.
Mr. Gray is like, all right. So far, the only competent-looking one seems to be Mr. Intervention Boy here. So,
But I need more pressure.
oh, you do. Let's have Gary and Tom go at you at the same time.
Oh God, no! I run behind a chair and I'm like, oh, I don't know.
You're
I'm
just
on the
running behind a
defensive.
chair?
Yep.
Are you using any of your abilities for this, or you just,
That's super speeding behind the chair.
Alright, roll a freak for me.
Gonna be amazing.
Straight does it. I know I just went, but can I try to defend? In a way.
He hasn't taken a blow, so he can't really defend.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Let's see. So unleashing your powers, that's a hit. 79, mark a condition, or tell the GM how effective. Yeah. Why don't you mark afraid? For me. And as you do this, Gary and Tom come in from, they take point. Tom kind of boosts himself over to the other side while Gary runs at you from the other end. So they're both coming you on opposite ends. Get rolled to take a powerful blow.
Now can I defend?
Yes.
Conversion's going to use his powers to blast the chair that he almost hit, like at Gary.
All right. Roll Savior.
Savior. Hey.
Let's see. On a 7. Let's see. On a 79, it costs you expose yourself to danger or escalate the situation. You get to pick one of those.
He will expose himself to danger then.
Expose yourself to danger. Alright.
Or I guess expose himself to retribution is the way it's worded here. So
So.
same difference.
We never did a team once, did we? So you can. Do you have any conditions to clear?
I have insecure.
Do you want to clear that condition, or do you want to take influence over Intervention Boy?
I'll clear the condition because I already have influence over him.
Well, if you take influence over him again, you get to shift his labels. Your choice.
Oh, I'll still clear my condition.
All right. So as you do so, you knock the chair over and see Gary. Which one was Gary? That doesn't matter.
He was the one with the belt, but
right. So Tom then sees that you managed to push the chair right in front of Tom, and Tom ends up redirecting and heading towards you instead. So, Intervention Boy.
Yes.
How are you going to face off against Gary here?
Yeah. All right. I'm going to grab him, get him to the door of the classroom, open the door, put him outside, close the door. That's the plan.
All right. That's a directly engage.
It is. And
Disruptive,
since I'm now
gonna have to
afraid,
ask you to leave.
this is going to be horrible.
You never know.
So let's find out. Exciting. Let's see. That's danger with a -2. 'Cause I'm afraid.
You don't have to mark it automatically does
Oh.
it. Did you put in the minus?
I did put in the -2.
Oh, you rolled double one, so it didn't matter. So it would have been -1 instead. That would have been a 1.
This is about as bad as it gets.
Yep. So as you're trying to do this, instead you just whiff, and Gary ends up picking you up with, or grabbing you with both hands. The gloves start glowing, and take a powerful blow as the gloves shoot off into your chest.
No.
And you get to mark potential for that as well.
Ooh,
You're getting all the low rolls, all y'all today.
that's all we've got.
I swear. You're gonna be fully leveled up by the end of today.
Double moments of truth. Just
But that's good, right? On a
Yeah.
powerful blow, rolling low is good.
So you get hit, but you're not. You just stumble back because of your super strength. And conversion
yes.
as Tom is heading towards you. What do you do?
Let's see. I guess I'm gonna push the chair out of the way, and I'm going to run at him and try to unleash my powers to kind of like give him like a force uppercut.
All right. Is it directly engage?
I was using my powers. Can I do an unleash power? Because I'm not trying to actually hit him with like conversion. Not trying to hit him with his actual fist. He's trying to like kind of basically like shoot a burst of kinetic energy at him.
All right, I'll let you do that.
Okay.
But let's see.
Yes.
So you reshape your environment. Okay, since you were actually directly engaging, is it you're using your blast to push him away,
Yeah.
and you do so changing him off course. Loose or shadow smoke. Gary's charging at you. Oh, you're muted.
Oh, ha, multiple ways to mute myself. Okay. Her standard method of defense would definitely be to throw up an illusion and teleport away. So,
All right. So roll freak. Unleash your powers. You.
only need one more.
Let's see. All right. So, yeah, Gary just take a powerful blow because he just goes full force into you.
I'll take
What
that.
is going on?
We can only roll low, basically.
Every time you punch me, I grow stronger.
Oh. It's like either they can't hit or everything is missing, and it's like these rolls are so much red. That is insane. Right. So as he shoves you, he just how do you weather the blow?
I'm sorry.
How do you weather the blow as he's shoving you?
I think maybe as I was like preparing to teleport, obviously like it didn't really work, but like I think I'm just a little bit away from where he, like I think he just glances me, like my location is just a little bit weird or something.
So you end up teleporting not where you want at all, but just enough for it to be just
Like
a
an inch
glancing
or
blow.
something. Yeah.
So instead of actually knocking you over, it just kind of spins you around and you're able to regain your footing.
Yeah.
And with this, Mr. Gray kind of starts tapping his cane on the floor. He's like, I guess that's enough for now. So, this is you all against two folks with, I don't know, just learning how to use these machines as well. Not too bad, I guess, but very sloppy. Very sloppy. Y'all are gonna have to figure out what y'all gonna do and how you're gonna become the superheroes you're supposed to be. I mean,
Maybe Tom and Gary can join the team.
Yeah, they do seem like they have this on lock.
Right?
Really winning personalities too with the group too.
I mean, you did
Yeah.
flip me as I was shaking your hand. That seems a little rude. But,
Gary
you know,
and
you're
Tom
here
are-
to train, so I forgive you.
They're just testing out a couple prototypes. I mean,
That belt seems pretty cool.
it does, doesn't it?
Is this all stuff you made?
Possibly.
I think that's a yes.
I mean,
That's
Gray
handy.
Industries does a lot of things.
Wait, are you that Gray from Gray Industries? I hadn't put two and two together. That's cool.
Do you not watch
I
the
wonder you have so
movies?
much money then. All right.
I mean, everyone should recognize this face.
So humble too.
Yeah, it's a face you really can't unsee.
Is his face like the logo of the company?
Think of it like Elon Musk. Anytime anything with the company happens, he's just there.
Saying the
school
wrong
Facebook.
thing. All right.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Mhm.
Showing no expression whatsoever.
All right. So I guess we'll have to reconvene tomorrow and figure out how we're gonna do this, since to figure out how you all gonna.
Well, hey, none of us are bleeding. No one needs to go to the hospital. I guess this was a great success.
It's a damn near miracle, honestly. Considering the shit show this was.
I mean, at least the room's still intact.
Yeah, we didn't even break any chairs.
Conversion actually takes a quick look around to make sure that everything is in fact intact.
I mean, that one looks a little, but you know, that can be fixed.
I guess all I gotta do is get a new chalkboard, but sure.
All right. Well, I'm happy with these results.
Well, I'm glad you're happy.
Thanks.
Right.
Can we please leave now? Are we like done or what?
For now. And I've seen what y'all can do. So, yep. Same time tomorrow. Don't be late.
Y'all want to go out and get fries?
You know, food does sound pretty good right now.
Yeah, actually, I was gonna try and get food when what's her face punched me. So, yeah.
All right.
And as Mr. Gray leaves, y'all good to go get food, and that's where we're gonna take our break.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
So, all right, we'll be back, everybody. So here is just a quick little video from some of our sponsors.
Thanks so much for hanging out with us today. If you get a second during break, you should check out one of our amazing sponsors. We're now proudly sponsored by Roll20, the best virtual tabletop for all your role-playing needs. Over 4 million people use Roll20's virtual tabletop to power their favorite games. And with more modules than you can shake a stick at on their new revamped storefront, you'll definitely find something for your group to enjoy. Sign up today by clicking the link below or heading to roll20.net/start/WTTP. Tabletop Loot is an amazing place to get your dice bags, dice boxes, and more. And now you can get 15% off your purchase at tabletoploot.com by using the code WTTPDICE at checkout. Tabletop Loot. Your party starts here. While you're at it, check out our so awesome merch store, So Nerdware. So Nerdware is the place to find all your Welcome to the Party merch and other amazing stuff too. Head on over to sonerdware.com and use the code WELCOME at checkout to get 10% off your next purchase. So Nerdware. It's what the nerds wear. Devin Rue, the amazing mistress of maps, has kindly supported the channel since the beginning and provides graphics for many of our streams. Head on over to rueinc.com to check out some of the best fantasy cartography on the web. Our Patreon supports the creators and producers of the channel by providing Roll20 subscriptions, cost coverage for video hosting, and more. If you want to support the channel while getting podcasts a week early, gaming articles that are published on Patreon first, a shout out during our break, and more, head on over to patreon.com/welcomepartyrpg and throw us a $1 or $5. And last, but certainly not least, help out the party. Subs and bits not only support the stream, but also every 500 bits or a tier 1 sub gives a player or DM of your choice a reroll or system equivalent, and every 1000 bits or tier 2 sub gives a player or DM of your choice a crit or system equivalent. Thanks again for hanging out with us today. The game will be back in just a few minutes.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
everyone. So, as Mr. Gray was leaving, I believe y'all were heading out to get some food.
Yes.
Where do you all go to?
Does anyone like know any good places around here?
Well, I mean, there's a place that I usually go down the block. They've got some cool stuff.
That's the one with the egg burger, right?
Yeah, and then they always have like really good like homemade hot sauce to put on stuff too.
Yeah, no, that's where we're going.
All right,
that place.
sounds good.
Lead the way, Shadow Smoke.
All right.
Does this
I
place
think
have
we're
a
in our
name?
civilian gear now, so now it's. Well, what was your real name? We're not going in our superhero outfits, are we?
I thought your identity was all secret like.
I mean, my identity's secret. And you
Oh,
got
sorry.
Full. Oops, sorry.
So we are going in superhero outfit. All right. Well, that saves us all the trouble of, like, changing clothes.
I mean, I'll take off my mask. I don't whatever. She just takes it off and like shoves it in her back pocket. Ta-da! Follow
it was
me,
you
kids.
all along.
I know. What a surprise.
You had
Alright,
me
I'll-
fooled.
Alright, I'll lead you there. Normally, if I was leading some people somewhere, I'd probably like throw up an illusion or two to confuse them and play a prank on them, but these burgers are too good for that. So, you guys picked right on the burger
Alright.
front.
So we make our way down. And we're
Is
there.
there? What's the name of this place? Do you guys have a name for it? It's a burger joint.
Mm-hmm.
What shall we call it?
For some reason, the name Mo is sticking in my brain. Anybody have something that they want to do with
Phoenix. Because it has, you mentioned it has eggs and it has hot sauce.
that? Mm-hmm.
Hot eggs, Phoenix.
Okay.
Burger.
Phoenix Burger.
Phoenix.
Phoenix
Burger.
food. Phoenix food sounds good, right? Does everyone like
Sounds-
that?
This sounds
Phoenix
like a
food?
diner.
All right,
I'm good with
Phoenix
it, yeah.
Burger. And as y'all are going, you notice or do you?
Bar rolls, we notice nothing.
Roll perception.
What is that, a sidewalk?
Can someone
cool bird.
roll a superior for me?
Oh, I can do that. Especially because I
Same.
also know this route.
Anyone who wants to can do this.
Well, there we go. That's my 5.
More
Yay.
I have
potato for you.
I would like to note to everybody that I have a +2 on my superior. It is my primary stat as the delinquent.
Oh my god. Alright.
I have
Might
a
as well.
+3 to mundane.
Everyone
which I've
else is
swapped to
doing
freak
it.
and still rolled real low.
Oh, look, I did a
Oh.
thing.
Nice.
Wow.
I finally had a good
Wow.
roll.
Yay!
Oh, wow.
You're a real boy.
Wow.
So with those, I'm gonna say that intervention boy and foil, y'all notice that there's a car with all tinted windows that were like it was roughly a block or on the opposite side of the block of the where y'all were training as you were leaving.
Like, unmarked car, no other things about it.
If you want to go up and see if it's marked, go ahead.
Probably him.
Sure. Why not? Go ahead and see, like, make, model, if it has any sort of markings on it.
Yeah, you as you walk towards the back, you notice that it has Aegis plates.
Oh, great! Just that's perfect. So Wyatt will see that, kind of nod, and like hustle over towards the rest of the group, catch up. Like adjusting his backpack as he goes, and throws a thumb behind him and goes, "So it seems like we've caught some attention, or maybe our mentor did."
Well, it's a big difference if they were watching us or him.
Are they
Yeah, I guess-
following us or staying there?
GM.
No, it's just parked there. It hasn't started up
Okay.
the car after when y'all left or anything. So
Gotcha. It looks like they're staking out the place.
Him then. All right.
Aegis markings.
I mean,
It's weird. If he's in trouble with the law and he's supposed to teach us how to do this, that's weird.
Like the movie Mighty Ducks.
I mean, doesn't he work with the?
Wait, what?
The reason he starts coaching that team is because he is driving literally while drinking.
If you're trying to say that our mentor is fucking Emilio Estevez here, like
Just when I thought I couldn't dislike the man more. Emilio Estevez.
you take that back. That man is a national treasure.
Yikes.
It could be his brother.
That is a statement.
And the true team tension forms.
Yeah, right.
Now, this is the point of contention.
do you all decide to do anything or just pass it by?
Yeah, I don't know. This isn't really our problem, is it?
I mean,
Only if they follow us.
I mean, if they're here for us, they're probably just making sure that we go to the counselings, and if we don't, they arrest us.
Yeah, but it looks like they're here for him. And
I'm sure he can deal. I'm sure he knows how to handle Aegis.
yeah. Besides, I'm hungry.
Me too.
I want this egg burger.
Oh my god, you're not gonna believe it. It's so fucking good. They do it like layers of like cheddar with the fried egg on top of it, and then they drown the whole thing in hot sauce. It's amazing.
Yeah.
But-
That hot sauce is nothing to mess with, though. Kids
I
can't
am
handle
white,
it. Just don't
so-
try.
My mother's cooking was 10 times spicier than that. It's fine.
Well, I know you can handle it, Foil. I meant the other two.
Handle
Well-
my spice.
All right.
I guess we'll
That's
find out.
adorable.
All right. So do y'all order anything in particular from here?
I ordered that Phoenix burger.
Yeah, Phoenix
The
Burger.
Phoenix burger.
Team bonding.
I'd probably
Yes.
get like a different burger off the menu or something, but still
show
a lot of
you're
hot
not
sauce on it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's nice.
Wyatt takes a long time making like a custom order, essentially.
Mhm.
Like the egg has got to be fried medium. I don't want any of that over easy bullshit. It runs all over the bun. It makes it so soggy.
And you like Shadowstar's just like every goddamn time. Are you done yet, Foil? Jeez.
It's important
Why don't you just order the build your own if you're gonna change it that much?
because I don't want to build my own. I want how it comes, just a little different.
A little, oh, whatever.
All right. So you all get your food and you're sitting around. Do y'all talk about anything as you're eating?
Take a bite of this incredibly spicy burger, and I take a powerful blow. No,
I mean, if you
that'd
want
be
to.
real spicy.
If you want to.
But I don't think Lance handles the spice as well. So he's like, whew, oh man, that is a lot. It's good though, but I'm gonna ask him to tone it down a bit on the next one.
Shadow Smoke snaps her fingers and does like an illusion of like fire breath coming out of.
Whoa! Did I like get new powers?
No.
Oh, well, that's good.
You just look like you needed some special effects to get through this.
Thanks. Can you make anything, like an illusion of anything?
I mean, I haven't really had any problems related to subject matter. Sometimes size or distance, or I guess how complicated it is, can make it a little harder, but I mean,
That's such a cool power. Like, why couldn't I get that? That's amazing.
I'm
You don't
sorry,
like-
weren't you gifted with like godlike abilities?
I mean, they're not really gods as such, but I guess
Could
so.
have
But
fooled me.
like,
Do you
being
have-
super strong is okay, but it's only if you have to pick stuff up.
do you have abs of the gods too?
I mean, I was already in pretty decent shape, so I don't know. It's like of the gods, but we all have ab muscles. That's nothing special.
Some more than others.
We all
Well,
got hair, but only Sif was of the golden hair, right?
Well, this whole time conversion still in his suit. He just has his mask rolled up so he can eat.
conversion, do you ever take that thing off?
I mean, yeah, but I have to protect my identity for now.
Do you wash your uniform?
Of course I wash Of course I wash it.
Mm-hmm.
Insight. I'm gonna
Yeah,
pierce the mask.
you've got a stain over there, buddy. I don't.
Damn it! It's laundry.
Pierce the mask with the thing, right? Yeah, there we go. Roll mundane. Bam. Now we're getting to the good stuff. Does conversion wash his uniform?
He does in fact wash his uniform. It's been a couple of days since he's washed it though. At this point in time, just because he's been too busy. So
And
there
it is something you're quite active in, so it's probably getting a bit rank.
Yeah, I might have to maybe get another one made, something spare.
That's the only one you've got? I've got 3 of these.
You've got 3?
Yeah. You know, they get damaged and you know, they go in the laundry and then you have a backup.
I mean, they
Right.
do. It's just I've been doing this
Backups.
very long.
Right, you have a backup of your suit, right? Foil?
We all totally have backups of our suits. That's just the thing that we all do.
You
Right.
guys will be surprised
have
to know
a
that
suit?
I do not have a backup of my costume. This is my only mask.
You don't say.
I know.
What
I,
about the
for
jacket?
one, am shocked.
I know.
You have another one of those jackets?
No.
That's a shame.
Uh,
I mean, it looks expensive, so I guess that's why.
I suppose it was probably, yeah.
Conversion, how's your burger? Is it good?
Oh, it's really good. You can see you can see a little bit of sweat, like, you know, around, like, he doesn't look like he's struggling too much, but he's definitely sweating a little bit.
I've decided that the
Why is
person-
this burger fictional?
I've decided
Getting really hungry right now.
I've decided that the person naming the burger, or the person making the burger, is named Mo. And I'm like, Mo, hot sauce is good today.
Through a mouthful of fries, Wyatt mumbles his agreement.
You just see a thumbs up in the back.
You're
Giant thumb.
you're destroying this white boy. Well done.
Which one? You kind
I
of
was thinking she meant me, but
Yeah, she meant intervention boy.
okay.
Oh
Because Danny's Irish, so he's pretty white too.
my God.
So what do y'all think about our mentor guy?
he
He's
doesn't
really
seem
grumpy.
qualified to like lead a team of teenagers. He's barely in touch with his own emotions, let alone ours.
Yeah, I have a feeling there's some repressed issues going on.
Maybe we should make him sit in the circle next time.
Yeah.
Good
Maybe
try.
we should look into him a bit, like Google him, see what his life's been like.
Supposedly,
know.
he was a big deal back in the day.
Yeah. Like, I don't know what he did exactly. I don't know how he started out. I don't know where he grew up.
He's
It
pretty
seems-
famous for facing down with some pretty powerful villains without actually having any powers of his own. He just he has gadgets. That's kind of his thing.
It
Does
seems
he have any
weird to
friends?
me.
With that attitude, probably not.
Yeah, it seems weird to me that they assigned somebody who doesn't have any powers to train a bunch of people who mostly do have powers.
On how to
it
handle
seems
their
like a
powers.
different, right?
Yeah.
And like, I don't think that he necessarily needs to have powers in order to be like a decent mentor, but I don't know how he's. I don't know. That there seems to be a disconnect there.
Yeah. No powers, no personal skills, like of the social kind. It's just like, was he the only one available? What kind of program is this anyway?
I feel like this one was probably just kind of thrown together.
Yeah.
Yeah, this program might be. Oh shit, these kids are stupid.
Oh.
Pretty sure the school has a lot of "oh shit, these kids are stupid" programs.
This is
Yeah.
just a
That's fair.
special. These kids are stupid program.
These kids are stupid and have the ability to blow stuff up. It's a
Yeah,
complicating
that's not what you see
factor.
in remedial math.
I hate math.
Me too. That's why I'm in remedial math. That's not
Yeah.
fun.
Pain.
Yeah, I think we should look into this fella, see what he's all about. Like, more than we know now. Like, does anyone have a phone you can look stuff up on?
Wyatt like pulls out his, and it's like, you mean you don't?
Nah, like this suit. Okay, it's great. I guess it's a bit tight. It doesn't have any pockets.
What do you mean it doesn't have any pockets?
Don't you get to
That's-
design your own suit, man?
My mom made this, and I guess she's not used to making clothes with pockets.
Oh, you gotta talk to her. That is life changing. To have pockets and everything.
Mm-hmm. See, Luz and I here are shadow smoke, and I here
It's
been going around
fine.
with pockets for. I'm not used to this, you know that.
It's fine. I'm not even wearing my mask, man. It's fine. Keep going.
Well, we've been going with pockets for years now, and we can assure you it's pretty great.
I should maybe like get a belt of pockets. That seems like a thing. I've seen people walk around with those.
Like a tool belt.
You know,
Like
like,
a
the
fanny
thing
pack?
Gunsmoke has, with the like.
Fanny-
You know, he's got like 5 different kinds of ammo on his belt. Only I would like have useful things.
Fanny
Like
packs
maybe a compass.
are.
Ability belt.
Fanny packs are making a comeback.
So you're
Maybe.
actually looking up Gray.
Yeah, Wyatt starts searching while everyone else is talking. He's pulling up the old Google or Google equivalent.
So you don't actually you pull up a lot of information on Thomas Gray himself. You don't see anything about him as Night Justice. Possibly makes you suspect that maybe he told only y'all, and that for the most part people don't know who he was outside of just being Thomas Gray.
Okay. Pull up Night Justice then. Start comparing stuff side by side.
Yeah, I mean, you see that Night Justice had it's a costume that, you know, it was like a full face mask, sort of blacked out eyes, you know. It's kind of like a face mask that comes into a helmet. He's got, seems like 2 nightsticks type of deal. Like a lot of armor, almost like a tactical SWAT, but definitely more movable. You see different images. You know, he tends to have a lot of different gadgets on him. Seems like a lot of like grappling hook types, using things like smoke bombs and stun ballistics and things like that. You know, just doesn't seem to. You know, you hear a lot. Read a lot about any of the perpetrators that he catches are like tend to come out fairly injured. You don't really hear about anyone really dying or anything, but like definitely left fairly bloody for the cops to find. You know.
That tracks.
Yeah, it looks like this guy was serious business back in the day, at least.
Can you see if he had any run-ins with Aegis? Maybe it's just on the news.
I'm sure he must have, and you know, type in like Night Justice Aegis search.
Nothing really comes up.
Maybe check and see if Gray Industries has any, like if they have a contract with Aegis, if they work together. Maybe it's not Night Justice.
Search.
Doesn't seem to be any contracts or anything. There's no, well, except for maybe one that's a fairly new. Is it says it's not necessarily about Gray Industries. It's more about Aegis is searching for. It's like a business article. So Aegis is looking for different suppliers to possibly help out non-powered agents within their facility, and that they were courting a couple different companies. One amongst them was Gray Industries.
Okay. Wyatt pulls that article up and sets the phone down in the center of the table. He like taps it, gets a napkin, like wipes away the